Hey, cousin. What's cracking? You said, hold up, cuz. Hold on. 2 times in 1 week. 2 times in 1 week, baby. I'm on the roll. I'm on it. Look, we are going to be talking about purpose today because I know that a lot of my cousins, you are on your path of self discovery, which most people are on a path of self discovery, self mastery, trying to figure out what it's all about, what is life about, what you're here to do, and all these things. And right now, it is very tough. I'm going to be 1000% honest with you. It is very tough for us right now, those of us that are deciding to move forward with this energy that is literally pulling us forward. So if you feel like you are ready to start over again, you're ready to leave some things behind, you're cutting people off, baby, you got that sword out. And now we used to talk about that sword, baby. You get the, is it sword? Is it sword or sword? Anyway, all y'all word people, y'all tell me. But you got that big knife. You got the big knife out, cutting people off, okay? Karate chopping people out the way. Even cutting off things that are within you that you know need to be adjusted. Mindsets, behaviors, beliefs, and things like that. If you are doing that, then know that you're doing something that most people, they won't do. Okay, there are a lot of us that are doing the work, but there are a lot of people that are not. And for those of you that are doing this work and you're deciding to heal, work on yourself, become the better version of yourself, just know that you are not alone. You are not alone, and it is tough, but keep going. I am here to encourage you today. Okay, encourage me. Look. I am here to encourage you to keep going. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ken. Well, I'm Marie Moses, but everybody calls me Ken. I am a spiritual wellness practitioner. I am an energy healer, and I am a transformative speaker. So I am here to help women to go from hurting to healed. But men, you can stay. If you come into the line, y'all know, listen, I love all my cousins. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, because when spirit flows and the messages come through, it's just going to come through. So it don't matter if you're a man or a woman, but I am here to assist women. So all of you ladies out there, if you are ready to stop working hard, stop taking care of yourself, release the stress, and become the greatest version of yourself, join us in spiritual alignment class. It is a 4-week commitment to yourself. This is real work over here. It's not just about the talk. Some of you are looking at me now and you see that I look very different. I lost 70 pounds. I have done a lot of the work, and I only want to connect with people that are ready to do the work. It just is what it is. I'm not here to convince nobody that you need to do nothing. I'm not here to tell you to change your life. Do whatever you do until you satisfied. Because I'm going to tell you right now, didn't nobody tell me to get my life together. Nobody. I had to get to a point to where I got tired of being the person that I was, and then I changed. That's how we change. And I think that as leaders, as we talking about purpose, I think a lot of times we are more focused on the result. We want to see the result. We want to see people showing up better, doing better, being better, and all these things. Listen, that ain't our job, okay? It's not our responsibility to change anybody. Let them people do them people. Whatever it is that they are doing, let them do that, because we are all at different levels of awareness, and we have to respect the path. When you respect the path, then you're not trying to change the path. You understand that you start off in the beginning, you don't know much, and you grow and you evolve spiritually, and then you grow and become the greatest version of yourself. But there's a lot of things that we have to go through, and if you can make it through it, then they can make it through it too. You have to trust in spirit. We can't trust in ourselves and our abilities and what we can do to help other people more than we trust in the spirit. Spirit has to call you. Spirit has to check you. Spirit has to correct you. Spirit has to give us the enlightenment. We cannot do anything without the spirit. So trust in what spirit is doing in other people's life and let them do whatever it is that they're going to do. You just focus on what you need to do. whoever I'm talking to out there. Because a lot of times we'll be so busy trying to help other people that we're not focusing on evolving and becoming the greatest version of ourselves. You have a purpose for coming to this planet, all right? Every person have a purpose for coming here. Excuse me. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody that's coming in. Hey, Shay. Hey, y'all. All right? You got to focus on yourself, because it's the thing. When you get so wrapped up trying to help other people, trying to be there for other people, then you put yourself on the back burner, and then you're tired, burnt out, stressed out, because you done gave your all to the kids, to the man, to the woman, to the job, to the business, to this and that, and then you don't have time for yourself. So you're no good, spiritually or physically. You're no good because your energy is low. All right? Because it's all about the energy. It's not just about you doing things, you making money, you producing this. It's all about your energy. And if you want to evolve, you cannot know what you need to do. You have to do what you know you need to do. All right? This is spirituality. All right? Check, 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 check. And I think a lot of people get it twisted, because a lot of people feel like with spirituality, oh, you get a pass, you just go and do what you want to do. Go ahead and do what you want to do. You just do whatever it is. Follow your bliss, Partially so and partially no. All right. Yes, you're going to follow your bliss. You're going to follow your intuition and all these things. You may not have guidance and ministers and pastors and preachers or whatever to guide you and show you the way, but you always have spirit and you always know what to do. The thing is, we feel like we can do whatever we want to do, and that's going to fly. And I'm here to tell you that if you want to connect to spirit, you want to connect to the source, you got to get in line. It is what it is. It's not enough to know what you need to do. Knowledge ain't going to get you nowhere in the spiritual realm. Nowhere. And I know that people say, you got to be, what do they say? I don't know. So I'm thinking about something that people say. They be saying, look, I be trying to think of quotes because people be quoting. Let me think of a quote that somebody just said that I remember. Oh, dang. Anyway, I can't even think of it. But anyway, you got to do the thing. All right? Do it. It's going to come to me later. But just do it. All right? It ain't enough to know. And a lot of things that you need to do, if you're not doing it, then you're not growing. Remember that you're not a body. You are the soul. Your soul incarnated into this body so that you can have an experience. And that's where people put the period, but there's a comma right there. The reason why you have the experiences is so you can grow from the experiences. Not just so you can come here and have experiences. Okay, and then what? You're like, I'm going through the motions. I'm going through all these up and downs. What is this about? The reason why you're going through all these ups and downs and you're going through the motions is because you're learning from every experience. And the more you learn, the more you grow. And that's what it's all about. But if you're not growing, then what are you doing here? What are you doing? And for so long, listen, of course we know the condition that we all been in. For so long, we just been going with the flow. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. We just been going with the flow. All right? Just going with it. But now we have the enlightenment because Spirit has granted us the enlightenment. So now we know more. Whereas before, in previous generations, they did not know. Now we know. Because there will never be a person that can say, oh my goodness, I did not know. Oh, you go stand before the Creator and say you didn't know what you knew you knew? You knew you knew. And I did say you do. You know. But the things that you're being guided to do, it's going to be challenging for you. I've had to do so many challenging things in my life. Thank you, cousin. I have had to do some of the most challenging things in my life. Okay? But if I never did them, I would not be this person. I would be the person I was 10 years ago, still crying in the car, trying to figure out what's going on with my life. Or I would have been the same person I was when I was a teenager with a baby, okay? Teenage mom. Get $200 a month. Yeah, I lived that life. Praying for an apartment in the projects. People looking at me now and they just like, oh, okay, they see that I had all that success on YouTube and everybody looking up to me. Don't look up at me. Don't. I know what it's like to be at the bottom. But I had to do some things to pull me up from where I was. I was praying back then. I'm praying right now. But what I know about prayer is that it's not working if you don't. And everybody can say it, okay? That's why I can't remember these quotes because, it's just talk. It's not enough to know. It's like you can pray about it. Pray all day, all right? Pray until you turn blue in the face. I ain't going to tell you to stop praying because we do need to ask for that support now. Pray. But prayer is basically, I'm going to tell you what prayer is, okay? And this is what we don't know, but I'm going to tell you because Spirit didn't put it on me, so I got to tell you. Prayer is acknowledging the flow of spirit that is always in the process of creation and destruction. Always. All right? You rest in the flow of knowing what spirit is always doing, regardless if you're praying for it or not. You pray and you ask for guidance, all right? But you're in the flow of whatever it is going to be, because whatever it is going to be. It's just what it is. And you rest in that flow. And you acknowledge the spirit is going to work it out anyway. Because regardless of whatever it is that you pray for or you don't pray for, it's still going to work out. Things have worked out for you that you did not pray for. And things have happened to you that you did not pray for. You have to know that we have a source and a force that is greater than us. So we connect with that. Okay? And we rest in knowing that it's going to work out how it's supposed to work out. Just help me to stay how I need to stay in the process of whatever's happening. And then when it's time for me to move, I pray that it's real clear what I need to do. That's what we need to pray. Make it real clear. Make it plain. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, Evolving Butterfly. Thank you. Make it real clear for me what I need to do. Because when it's time to go, baby, I'm done. I'm going. That's what we need to pray. Because as long as we know what to do, but we're not doing it, we don't grow. We don't evolve. And all we do is suffer. And life gets harder. And things get more and more challenging. And people treat you more and more like you $2.50. And you just trying to figure out why. Why? I'm doing everything right. Why? You're not moving. You're not moving. So you're having these challenges because you're not moving. It's time for you to move. If you're watching me, if you're listening to me, it's time for you to move. All right? And it doesn't mean you have to move today, but you do need to come up with a plan as to what you're going to do. So if you know that you don't want to be on this job or this business no longer serves you or whatever it is that you're doing to make money, it don't work. All right, you ready to go? The cycle has ended. Then you create a plan. How am I going to escape? How am I going to exit this? What am I going to do? Not doing anything, that's not an option. And a lot of people do that. Just like, I don't know what to do, so I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna worry about it. And I get like that sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be feeling like, look, if I don't know what to do, I'm not getting ready to wreck my brain and do anything. I'm just gonna sit here and relax till it come to me. Then I'll do something. I get like that too. But you can't stay there. I mean, you can. Excuse me, you can, because I can't tell you what to do. But if you stay there, then you have no motion. You have no movement. You have no growth. Your soul needs new experiences. But your body, which is your vehicle, it can stop the soul from growing and from moving. And I'm telling you, you won't feel good. I always say it. If the soul is not happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy. You ain't gonna be happy. You're gonna try to get you a man or a woman, whoever. They ain't gonna be happy. Ain't nobody gonna be happy. The children ain't gonna be happy. No matter how much money you get in your bank account, you still ain't gonna be happy. Because your soul is like, I need to grow. I need to evolve. I need to, keep getting better and better and better on a soul level. But you're not moving. All right? If y'all have questions, leave your questions. All right, because I know this is live, but I'm here. I'm here with you. So, hey to everybody that's joined the live. Hey, everybody, if you have a question, just drop it below. But I'm here to let you know that you gotta believe that there is a purpose for your life. You have to believe that. Dang, I'm telling you what you gotta do again. Sorry. I just want you to so bad. I just want you to. Because you start off at one point in your life and you're trying to figure it all out. You're like, oh, I don't know what life is about. Where am I going? What am I doing? You know, everybody starts out there. But keep living. You know how grandma used to just tell you, keep on living, baby. It's all going to make sense. It's all going to make sense. Okay? It's going to make sense. You said, do absent fathers feel guilty? Okay, so we talking about absent fathers right now because I'm talking about your purpose. Come on in here. Come on in here. Because I know my video is turning up right now on TikTok because we was talking about absent fathers and, you know, how to just let them go. But let me tell you something. What that man do and what he don't do, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? Your life and your child, it's all about you and what you decide to do. Because that child is looking at you. If dad decides that he want to leave, he don't want to be there, I said it in the video, let him go. You're going to stress yourself out. You're going to stress the child out. You're going to be all over the place. You ain't going to be focusing on yourself because you're too busy focused on him. If he feel like he want to walk away from you and that baby, you know that this man got some mental challenges for real. And you let him go. Because the longer you hold on to that, it's going to hurt you. And you're going to end up hurting the child. The best thing you can do is become the best version of you. Let me tell you, it ain't nothing like a good come up, okay? It ain't nothing better than seeing a man who try to peace out on you and he come back 3, 4, 5 years later and see how successful you have become. And see how beautiful and gracious you are. And seeing that no matter what he tried to do to throw you off and destroy you, it only made you better. There's nothing better than that. But if you're focusing on him, you're just going to stress yourself out. Drinking, smoking, partying, doing all the things that women do when they heartbroken. Going out there having some more sex, have some more men to break your heart some more. Because that's what women out there doing. I know that's what women out there doing. I know it. You haven't learned your lesson. So you want to keep going out there and having the sex with a man that you're not married to. Okay, let's get into it. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. We looking at the men and men, y'all not off the hook. Okay, I'm just let y'all know that right now. Because spiritually, y'all done run afoul if y'all hurt these children and y'all think y'all gonna walk away and get away with it because you're not. Okay, you got several lifetimes to live. So keep on living. All right. But women, a lot of times we are not taking the accountability that we need to take. We got to be responsible for the fact that we brought these children into the world. And 9 times out of 10, women are having sex with a man that you're not even married to. That's not even your husband. You're having a child for a man because that's his seed, okay? Having a child for a man that's not even your husband. And then you're mad because he ain't taking care of the baby. And then you do it again. Then you do it again. Then you do it again. How do I know what I'm talking about? I've done it. I told you I had my first baby when I was 17 years old. So I'm not sitting up here just talking and judging. I'm telling you, I had to learn that, I'll stop going through heartbreak once I stop having sex. Oh, okay. I'm done having the sex. It's easy to understand, but like I said earlier, it's hard to do. It's hard to do that because you deciding to be by yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, protecting yourself, because really that's what you're doing. When you decide that you're not going to have sex with the man that you're not married to, you're protecting yourself. When you decide that you're going to have sex with this man that's not committed to you, he's not married to you, he doesn't have any attachment to you other than what he's saying, okay? He's running his mouth and telling you everything to sound good, giving you a few dollars or whatever he's doing, but he ain't giving you that ring and that commitment that you want. All you're doing is breaking your own heart. That's all you're doing. And women going out there doing it over and over and over again. You're going to listen to these women on TikTok and online tell you to go put on a wig and makeup to go get you a man that's going to break your heart. They ain't teaching you how to become a wife. And get yourself together. Stop breaking your own heart. Stop worrying about these men. They not going nowhere. They are not going nowhere. I promise you. Spend a few years working on yourself. When I disappeared, look, some people dropped off. Look, pay the. Bye, homegirls. Bye. Bye. All right? I don't care if y'all don't hear what I got to say because it's real. When I was gone for 3 and 4 years and people was looking for me, I was gone working on myself. I could have still been in a relationship. I was with somebody for 15 years. When you with somebody that long, they ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. I decided to be single. I decided to work on myself. And it has been the best thing that could have ever happened to me because I got a greater connection to our Creator. When I started listening to what Spirit was telling me. You always know what to do. You hear the guidance. But we can hear the guidance and then just continue to do whatever it is that we're doing. And guess what Spirit will do? Turn you over to keep doing it. That's what Spirit gonna do. Spirit ain't gonna argue with you. That's why I tell you out there, all of you leaders out there, don't argue with these people. Our Creator lets us do whatever it is that we want to do. Go ahead. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. The same thing happens for us. Spirit will let you do whatever you want to do. Go ahead. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully you land on your feet. But I know that a lot of women don't want to hear this message because a lot of women don't want to be accountable for the fact that the man that is hurting you, you opened the door, you gave him the phone number, you got on top or underneath. More than once too. And then you know how he is. And then you're like, oh, I don't know why I can't stop. I can't. That's your bad. You got to own that. I had to own it. You do too. If you want to stop breaking your heart. This man ain't breaking your heart. This man did not run out on you and no child. Okay? Forget him. He don't exist. Bye. The best thing that could have ever happened to me is me being 100% the influence for my children without any other influence, just me. And the more I got myself together, the better I became. I just been able to just mold and shape these beautiful, beautiful little people that I just love so much. And then you let them go. Because when they turn 18 years old, 19, 20, 21, they are gone. My oldest is 22. My daughter, she'll be 19. I got one left that I'm still, shaping. One son. And they are beautiful. They are beautiful inside and out. Inside and out. Are they perfect? No. But I raised them right. So train them children right. And let them go. But get yourself right. Because after they gone, you still have to know who you are and what you came here to do. Which brings us back around to the purpose. A lot of times relationships are not working and people don't want to hear this, but your relationships are not working and they're not what you want them to be because you want the relationship, but you don't want to be in alignment with our Creator. You don't want to do it the way Spirit is guiding you to do it. And if you don't want to do it the way Spirit is guiding you to do it, then go ahead and keep on trying to be in a relationship and try to make it work. It ain't going to work. I'm telling you right now. It's not going to work. Okay? So let's talk about the purpose, which is the purpose of this video. And if the lady left that was asking me about her baby daddy and I went off on that whole thing and you left, I still love you. All right? This ain't nothing but love. I got nothing but love for you. But I got to be real with you. I'm your favorite cousin, baby. I got to be real with you. You got to take accountability for every single man that comes into your life and for everything that he has done to you. When you see this relationship or any relationship as a reflection of how you feel about yourself, you'll change the game. You're going to change the game. But it's easy to look at a man and what he's doing to you and not see that you already doing that to yourself. If you be honest with yourself. If a man is rejecting you, in many ways you reject yourself already. If a man is not being there for you, he's not committed to you, then guess what? You're not committed to yourself already. Because as within, so without. Every person that you encounter on your path is a soulmate. All of them. And soulmates are just teachers. It doesn't mean that that's the love of your life. No. No. Your soulmate could be anybody. It could be your friend. It could be your mama, your daddy, your children, your dog. Any soul with a soul. Okay? Any being with a soul. I'll say that. That's your soulmate. You encounter them. And they teach you along the way. And you learn along the way. And sometimes, I always say this, you'll have a person come into your life, like the coach, that yells in your face and call you a stupid idiot, tell you to drop down and do 10 more push-ups, But they teach you, you're learning, but they have a different style of teaching you. And those are the negative ones that we want to say, oh, I can't stand them. But they teach you fast what you need to learn, if you're willing to learn. And then you'll have soulmates that'll come into your life like me. Because if you're watching me, I'm now your soulmate. Now you see me. And I'll come into your life and comfort you and be there to support you. Because regardless if, the message is coming off a little harsh, I'm still here to support you. That is the point of it all. I don't mean any harm by what I'm saying, but I got to give it to you straight. It's just what it is. Okay? But your soulmates are your teachers. And they're teaching you how to love yourself. Because in the beginning, we don't. We don't love ourselves. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we came here to do. We do everything to hurt ourselves. We destroy ourselves and everybody around us in the beginning. We don't know. But when you decide to go on that path of self-mastery and spiritual growth and evolution of the soul and these type of things, you may not even know that's what you're doing. You just start wanting better for yourself. When you start doing that, then you start learning from every experience and you grow. And you become better. And your soulmates become better. Not to say that you don't have negative experiences, but you've been through so many negative experiences and so many lessons that it's a breeze for you. It's just like learning your timetables. In the beginning, you're looking at the timetable chart. You're like, oh my God, what the heck is this? I ain't gonna never be able to figure this out. And then you start to learn. Okay, let me figure this out. I'm gonna do the 2s first. I'm gonna do the 3s first, And then you start creating songs, And then before you know your timetable's like this, and that, and you never forget. And that's how life is, It feels like you're not sure. You may feel like you're not sure, like life is so much and there's just too much going on. Okay, that is a phase. And it's okay. We all start off there. But once you start to dissect your life, you start to observe your life, observe who you are, be a student of your life. Everybody want to run out there and get books. Everybody want to run out there and learn something from somebody. Everybody want to hear something so moving and, so deep from a spiritual person. I'm not telling you nothing deep. I'm going to tell you the deepest thing that you need to know. Learn who you are. Discover who you are. Become a master of your life. An ascended master is somebody who ascends and masters themselves. But we're out here trying to help people, teach people, and do all this other stuff. And it's like, focus on you. Remember that pie chart I told you about, okay? Think about the pie chart. Half of our day should be spent on self-development. Working on yourself. Doing things to better yourself. And that could be reading books, but not necessarily. It could be going outside for a walk. It could be drinking water. It could be eating healthy food. It could be spending time meditating, whatever, journaling, whatever it is that you're doing to better yourself. Half of your day. That's a lot of time. And then you got 25% that you spend resting or sleeping. And then you got another 25% where you're just working in your purpose and doing whatever it is that you need to do or what you came here to do. But most of the time, we have half of our day, if not 75% of the pie chart, helping and working. And then we got this much time self-development. And then we got this much time rest. And wonder why we feel off balance. Because our soul came here to grow. If you don't have time, then you don't have time to grow. So this is the reason why a lot of people are going through this awakening where you feel like, I don't want to be on a job no more. I don't want to work in this business. I don't want to do things and be around people that is stressing me out. I don't want to do it anymore. Because now we're getting into alignment with the original design for humanity. Our Creator did not create us to come down here and work hard and then burn out. No. But we will if we keep doing what we're doing. And especially for the leaders out there. Because there comes a certain time when you can keep doing all your things that you know you need to stop doing. You can keep doing that for a certain period of time. But when you know Spirit is calling you to change up, switch up, and do something else, it would be wise for you to do it. Because you have a flame in you. It's like a fire that is going to ignite within you at the divine time. Listen to what I'm telling you. If that flame ignites within you and you got one foot over here in the world, you're doing whatever you want to do over here, you eating how you want to eat, you living how you want to live, you're doing whatever you want to do, then you got another foot over here, you're trying to help and serve and do your life purpose work, that flame is going to burn you up. You're out. You're done. Done, Benito. You got to hear it. Okay? So that's why a lot of us are being guided to just separate from people, separate from their job, separate from the whatever, okay? Put yourself in a place where you can separate so you can hear from Spirit and get that guidance that you need to get so that you can get into alignment. That's why I tell y'all, join us in spiritual alignment class, ladies. If you talking about partnership, you want to be a good partner and all that, you're not going to be a good partner until you get alignment with Spirit. Until we connect to our Creator, get our divine assignment, get in alignment, we're not going to be good partners for each other. It could all be so simple, but it's not, because we want to do whatever we want to do. So we can't hear from Spirit because we just turn down that voice of Spirit. Spirit is not yelling and screaming and even sounding like me. It's not that. There is a still, small, quiet voice that we hear. Some of us, you can hear it. But if you are so busy and always moving and always talking and always doing, then you can't hear it. But the quieter you become, the more you can hear. And it gets louder and louder and louder. And the more you allow Spirit to speak and you listen, then you will never be lost again. You will never feel like you're unsure of what you should do or which direction you should. You will never feel like that. But you're in alignment with Spirit. Okay? So, that's the message, all right? Remember, you're on a path of self-mastery. And respect the path, respect the levels. You may not be where you want to be, but you just keep living and you just keep growing and commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. It's okay for you to disconnect from people so you can just work on yourself. People may not understand it, but your life is not about you being understood. You're here to grow. So either you're going to grow or you're not. It is what it is. All right? Follow your bliss. That's what they say on the spiritual path. Don't follow your heart. Follow your bliss. What makes you feel satisfied? What makes you feel happy? That is your soul. Remember, the soul is the GPS. It has lived before you in this life. It will continue to live after this life. It knows everything. Everything. When you connect to that aspect of yourself that knows all, then you will know what you need to do. And the soul is always sending you signals. When you go around certain people and you don't feel good, pay attention. When you have to go to a place and you're like, oh, I just can't stand going to this place, but you keep going every day, pay attention. Because that is your soul sending you signals. Okay, we need to change. Yes, disconnect to reconnect. Absolutely. We need to change here. Okay? But we will ignore that. We ignore the signs. We ignore all the signals. GPS said turn right. You said nope, I'm going this way. Okay, it's trying to redirect. Turn, nope, I'm going this way. Then you end up going in circles like this. We're not doing this. We need to be doing this, going up, higher and higher. But we can't do that unless we're moving. So follow your bliss. Follow that intuition that is within you that is saying, don't do this, do that. Do this, don't do that. Remove them. You see what's going on with this person. You know if a person is in your life and they're out of alignment with you. But you say, oh, I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh, who I'm going to talk to? Talk to yourself. Remember, you're supposed to be working on yourself anyway. You're the best person to talk to. Are you afraid of being by yourself? It's scary. I'll be real with you. I know. I spend many days by myself. And majority of my time, I do spend by myself. For now. But, I mean, how else would I get to know myself on the level that I know myself unless I spend time by myself? So it's okay for you to say, you know what? I'm cutting these friends off. And I'm going to tell you a thing like this anyway. I'm going to say this. For those of you who have a great purpose and Spirit is calling you, all these relationships that you're trying to be in, it ain't going to work no more. You're going to try to make them work and they not going to work. I just got to tell you. You're going to be like, dang, I try everything to make this work. Dang, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying. You go out there trying to do everything you can do. And it ain't going to work. Ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to work. It's over. The cycle has ended. And it's time to let go. And that happens in life. That is normal. It is normal to end cycles. It is normal to release people. That is normal. When we hold on to them, that's what makes life challenging. That's what makes life challenging. If you're going through a challenge, like mentally in your mind, if you feel a lot of stress, there are things that you need to let go of that you refuse to let go of. And it's hurting you. I said that at 12:21. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Look, mic check 1 2 1 2. This thing on. Okay. It's hard to do the things that you need to do. I'm telling you, because Spirit will ask you to do some things. You like, man, I do not want to do that. How am I going to do it? How? You put one foot in front of the other and don't look back. That's how you do it. And don't apologize for it. And keep going. Because either you're going to connect to Spirit, you're going to connect to the source, or you're going to connect to the things of this world. And there's a great divide going on right now. So either you're all in with Spirit, or you're not. That's why they say that there's a broad road that leads to death and destruction. A lot of people are going to go down because the things that we know to do, we won't do it. We won't do it. Everybody knows what to do. We have Spirit now. Remember, Spirit is with us everywhere we go. So when we have Spirit with us that is guiding us and telling us what to do, everybody knows. But we have a choice. As humans, we have free will. We've always had free will, and that's always been our issue. Because we have the mind and we have the ability to think and make decisions, then we feel like we know everything and we can do whatever we want to do. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I just got to tell you the truth, because I'm your favorite cousin and I love you. And that is my purpose for coming here, is to enlighten, can be the light. My name is Ken, because I know a lot of people probably look at that name and say, okay, what does that mean? Can be the light is what Spirit guided me to do. That is a request from our Creator. All right. So my birth name is Candace. My mom named me Candace, but everybody called me Ken growing up. So everybody called me Ken. And when I got on YouTube, everybody started calling me Ken. And they were like, Ken, I just feel like you my cousin. Like I've been knowing you forever. And I'm just like, that's just my energy, So everybody started calling me cousin Ken. So that's why I say I'm your favorite cousin Ken, because people started calling me cousin. So Can Be the Light is just my nickname, Can and Be the Light. because that is what I am here to do. I am here to give you the enlightenment. I am here to make things very clear and simple for you to understand so that you can do what it is that you came here to do. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to talk over your head. I'm not here to throw a bunch of words at you. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm just here to guide you and show you the way. I am a spirit guide. I am only here to show you the way and tell you what you need to know by the guidance of spirit flowing through me. Now, what you decide to do, I am not attached to the outcome. I have no attachment to the outcome. Just like all of the ladies in spiritual alignment class, y'all already know I'm there to support you. We be in our private group texting, laughing and talking and encouraging each other and everything. But you'll never once hear me hear me ask you, You'll never hear me ask you if you did the work. I give you the assignments. I'll send them to you every Sunday. I'll give you the guidance, everything, workbooks, all of it. But you'll never hear me ask you if you did the work. And I know a lot of you ladies who are in spiritual alignment class, you're probably thinking like, dang, she'll never be checking on us. She'll never ask me if I did my work this week. I'm not asking you if you did your work this week. I gave it to you. You have free will to do it or not. You know what you need to do. And if spirit guides you to sign up for spiritual alignment class, then obviously there is a need for you to be in alignment. There is some things that you need to release. There is some blockages that you need to have removed. Only you can do that. I can't do that. But if you text in the group chat, which I already know the text messages come through like on my phone, then I'm here to support you. I do one-on-one sessions only for women in spiritual alignment class, not publicly. But if you have questions, I'm there to support you. But I'm not going to remind you of what you need to do. Nobody told me, Ken, you need to get your life together. Nobody did that for me. I had to decide if I was either going to keep doing the things I was doing or if I was going to change. That's it. That's it. And that's the only way you're going to see real results. And I'll tell you this too. That's the only way to get to the spirit of peace. Having peace in your life, that is connecting to the spirit, the source. Okay? Our creator is the source of peace. Our creator is the source of love. If you don't feel loved, then you're disconnected from the source. You get into alignment with spirit, then you'll feel the love and you'll know why things are happening in your life. You'll understand, you'll have a greater awareness. When you get into alignment with spirit, then you will have peace in your life. That's how it works. But as long as we continue to do whatever we want to do, it makes you feel terrible every day. I remember crying in the car. I remember feeling like I want my life to change, but I don't know what to do. But it wasn't until I'm going to tell you the first thing I remember hearing, okay? And this was years ago, probably about 10 years ago now. I remember at that time I was in church, very heavy, and I heard to start paying tithes, being consistent with paying my tithes, and to leave the person I was with at the time, okay? Now, mind you, I didn't make a lot of money. But I heard the guidance to start paying tithes. And it's not because of the church, but because of the consistency of doing something over and over again. And it wasn't even a lot of money. It was just $20 a paycheck. I would pay my tithes. And the person I was with for 15 years, I cut that relationship and never looked back. That was very hard for me to do. But when I did that, then everything else opened up for me. Everything else. Clarity, focus, everything. But I was trying to make a relationship work that I knew expired. I didn't want to be in it. He didn't want to be in it. We were together since we was 19 years old. We outgrew the relationship, but we trying to make it work. And it was time to let go. But I had to make a decision to let go and not go back. A lot of times we let go, we go back. We let go, we go back. We let go, we go back. It comes a point in time where you got to say, okay, I'm done with this. And once you do that, you move forward. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Yeah, you said let go and let God. That's the only way it works. Because other than that, spirit is not going to keep telling you something that's going to move you forward if you're not following what you already know. So whatever you already know to do that. That's why I always say, if you feel stuck in life, this is how you get unstuck. The thing you know you're being guided to do, start doing it, because it's not going to change. You can wait and do it next year. You can do it 10 years from now. You can do it 20 years from now. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. If you know you're being guided to stop working on this certain job and start moving and making, I don't know, something on the side, start your business on the side or whatever. Excuse me. You may not know what can come from that, but I guarantee you, if you don't start doing the thing on the side, you're going to always feel unfulfilled. And it's going to be the same way if you do it. If you don't do it this year or next year, the year after that, it's going to be the same thing. Same thing going to keep coming up. Then you're going to try to bury the thought. That's what we do. Try to bury the thought. Oh, I know I heard I need to do this, but no, push to the back burner. You keep doing the same thing you've been doing on autopilot. We can't live like that anymore. This is a new world. We have to be growing and evolving because this planet is moving and speeding up and moving faster and faster and faster. So we have to be able to keep up. Humanity has been stuck and we have been held down. That's no secret, but it's also no excuse. So yes, we've had a lot of things that have pushed us down, suppressed us, but Spirit is now working through us and letting us know everything that we need to do. So while you have the opportunity to do it, it would be wise to do it while you can. Because you don't want to be in a position where it's like, dang, I knew to do that, but I didn't do it. And then you get separated from those that are doing it and those that are not. It's not about a love thing. This ain't got nothing to do with love. Our Creator loves us all, even those that are doing the most hateful things in the world. Our Creator created all things. So the Creator created everything. It's just like having a child. I love my child that might be in prison just as much as I love my child that's in college. I love them both. But which one do I want to give my attention to? Which one am I going to give my focus to? The one in college? That one that's over there in prison? Yeah, sorry for you, but you going to sit up over there. Okay, got nothing to do with me. You know better. And that's where a lot of people are in your life. You're stuck and you feel like you're in prison. But it's not the fact that you can't be released. You got the key. Get out. You just got to do something different. That's all it is to it. You just got to do something different. You said 1, 2, 3. Look, the synchronicities is syncing. The synchronicities is syncing. Okay. I got 1, 1, 1. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Thank you, cousin. Thank y'all. Y'all know it's Spirit. It's not me. This is Spirit speaking directly to you. If you're listening to what I'm saying, this is Spirit speaking directly to you. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to stop doing. It will be wise to do it. For some of you, it may not be a relationship. You may even be guided to start eating fresh fruit or vegetables. I can remember years of not eating fruits and vegetables. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I have went years and never ate one fruit or one vegetable. I just grew up like that. All right. And if we did eat some vegetables or whatever, it was steamed. It had butter on it and sugar and all these, seasoning, salt, pepper. It wasn't doing no good. It didn't do me no good. So if you're being guided to eat better, it's not to deprive you from eating all the things that you want to eat, all those tasty things. It's to help you think better. Because your brain needs certain nutrients for it to work properly. And if you're eating fried chicken every day, hot wings, cheeseburgers, you know what I'm saying? All the things that we eat in our diet, pizza and all the stuff that we eat every day, spaghetti, cornbread, all this dark food. Your brain is not getting the nutrients it needs to work properly. So Spirit will guide you to start eating more vegetables. You will say it out your mouth. This is how Spirit works. It's not a trick being played on you. You're going to say it out of your mouth what you need to do. I can remember smoking and be like, man, I need to quit smoking, man. I need to quit smoking. I used to say it out my mouth. You said so true. It happened to me. Yes, that's real. That is spirit. It comes out of your mouth. Man, I need to drink more water. You just start feeling like, man, I need to drink some more water. When the last time I had some water? Dang. I'm going to drink some water. Then you take a few sips. You be like, all right. All right, I'm good. But your body is mostly water. It's just like this planet. As within, so without. This planet is mostly water. I know all we see is land. But I'm telling you that this planet is mostly water. Your body needs water. And if you say, "Ooh, I hate water," then what you saying is I hate yourself. If you're a person say, "Ooh, I hate water, I can't stand water," you need to run from people like that. Because they don't like themselves. They don't care about themselves. But if you don't have water in your body, and I'm talking about high quality water, not just the tap. Get you some spring water. Squeeze some lime in there. Simple. Every day. Drink you about 2 liters every day. That's all you need. You ain't got to drink no gallon. You ain't trying to flush yourself out. You're just trying to give yourself water. So your brain, you need water in your brain. Your heart needs water. Your lungs need water. Everything that is working inside of you, it needs water. So if you're being guided to drink more water, your body needs it. You say you need to eat more vegetables. Just pick a day. Just pick your vegetable day. You don't have to be like, oh, every single day I got to figure out, because it don't work like that. I didn't just start off eating as a vegetarian and eat vegetables every single day. It slowly progressed for me. Slowly. So I stopped eating red meat, which was the easiest thing to do. And then I just ate chicken, fish, and turkey, ground turkey. That's what I used to eat. And that was it. And from there, I stopped eating the ground turkey. And then I ate chicken and I ate fish. And I did that for months. Could have even been a few years. I don't know. But then from there, I stopped eating the fish, or stopped eating the chicken, and then I just ate the fish. And then from there, I stopped eating all of it altogether. That's how spirit works. It's like day turning into night. It's not a sudden shift in everything, shaking up your whole world. I mean, you can do that, but you have a habit and a way that you are, and that is just the way that you've been for years. That's like going to the stop sign. I always tell y'all, it's like going to the stop sign, hitting on the brakes. You don't go to the stop sign and do that. You gradually slow down. So even though you'll see people say, you need to eat like this, you need to stop eating this, you need to stop doing, listen, eat how you want to eat. But incorporate some good things into your diet or into your meal plan or what you're eating. And the way that you start eating it is slowly. If you want to eat meatless, then do meatless Mondays. Some people are doing sugar-free Sundays. Do these things, and you have to program your mind. Because the mind will do whatever. It will think whatever. It will do whatever. But you have to program it because you're the HBIC, okay? HNIC. You the one. So you have to tell yourself what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Or you're going to do whatever. And your life is going to look like whatever. And you're definitely going to feel like whatever. You ain't going to feel right. So if you want to start eating more vegetables, say, okay, Wednesday, I'm eating broccoli on Wednesday. And then you can say, every Wednesday I'm eating broccoli. And then you'll say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Or you can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you do. Get you some organic frozen vegetables. Just start there. If you can't get them fresh, and you know that if you get fresh, because you get fresh fruits and vegetables, you got to eat them fast because they'll go bad. That's just the truth. So if you know it's going to take you a minute to get to them, get you some organic frozen vegetables. Start there. That's a start. Because if you come from like how I used to eat, okay, and I told you I didn't eat fruits or vegetables at all. When you come from living like that, you going to the grocery store, you're like, I don't even know what to buy. I don't know what to get. Get something green. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I love kale. I eat kale every single day. You can steam kale, which is the best way to eat it, But you can make you a kale salad. Make sure you put some avocado oil or olive oil or something on it, soften it up. Put your seasonings on there. And that's it. And the thing about vegetables is you have to season it because that is the meat. We've been conditioned to eat flesh, animal meat for our meat, but that's not our meat. Your meat is your vegetables. So just like you would not like meat if you did not season it, it's the same thing with vegetables. You will not like them if you don't season them. So you put the herbs on there. You put your thyme, oregano, basil, parsley, all those things. You know, you can get you a little mix, make your own little mix. Put you some smoked paprika on there. You can do cayenne pepper. Put your little pinch of little sea salt on there. Season it up just like you will season up your food. When you get ready to make your broccoli, you ain't got to just have a broccoli with salt and pepper. No, you know, season it up just like you would season your chicken. And see how much you're going to like that broccoli. You go, oh, wait a minute. Broccoli is pretty good. I like this. Season it up and make it taste good. And you'll like it. You'll like it. You'll be like, oh, yeah. And you'll start to crave it. Because now I crave vegetables and fruit every day. I got to have it. I don't crave meat at all. Don't think about meat. Ain't worried about no meat. But I remember a time when if I didn't get no meat, baby, I would be hungry and mad. But now, if I don't eat, I'm not mad. I don't get mad because I'm hungry. I'll be, you know, maybe a little quiet. I might be a little bit quiet, but I ain't just like mad, like you're like a beast. Like I'm ready to eat something. You just change, and it changes who you are. It changes your personality. It changes everything about you. When you start eating better, you change as a person. So if Spirit is guiding you from within to start eating better, it's going to change you as a person. It's going to change the way you think. It's going to change your mood 1,000%. And for women, I can't even stress this enough. If you eat meat, baby, you cannot be surprised if you out here acting like an animal in these streets. You can't be surprised because you're eating meat every single day. So you're going to be acting beastly. And I can say for myself, I noticed a difference. When I start eating all fruits and vegetables, baby, nothing bothers me. When I say nothing bothers me, nothing bothers me. Things happen in my life. And there's a lot of things happening right now that really could be getting on my nerve. But I ain't bothered. I am not bothered. Because the hormones that's in the meat is not in me. I don't have that. You know what I mean? So, you know, Spirit will guide you to start to fast. And if you're having an issue with discipline and things like that, start fasting. Join us in spiritual alignment class, ladies. You want to be in spiritual alignment class. I'm telling you. Because you're going to get yourself all the way together. Because you already know I'm connected to the source over here. So the energy is what it is. And if you're ready to live a peaceful, stress-free life, I can tell you exactly how to do it. And you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have all the things, but you do have to follow the guidance from within. And learning how to connect to that guidance within, that is what's going to change your life. That is what's going to make you a better wife, a better mother, a better friend, a better daughter. You connecting to your creator. We got to get in alignment with Spirit so that we can get our assignment and what we came here to do. Ladies, we came here to do something. This world will tell you that all you need to do is be connected to a man. And I'm here to tell you that is not the truth. You got work to do too. And it ain't hard work. The hardest work that you're going to do is working on yourself and being the greatest version of yourself and nurturing humanity. That's what we came here to do. But we can't properly nurture humanity if we don't know how to nurture ourselves. Hey, everybody coming in. If we don't know how to nurture ourselves, then we can't nurture other people. Let me see. Okay, I thought somebody said something. If y'all have questions, y'all can leave y'all questions. But, you know, it's just time. It's time. And I'm here to support you on your journey. Whatever it is that you are ready to do, do it. Do it. Spirit is giving you that guidance. Don't think about how. Because once you start thinking about how it's going to get done, you're going to go out there. You're going to try to work yourself to the bone, trying to figure it out. I need to do this. I need to, you know. We don't worry about the how. All right. We're on the spiritual path. So how it gets done, that's not up to us. We're responsible for what? So whatever spirit is guiding you to do, you do that so spirit can flow. But if you're not doing what it is that you need to do, then you're creating blockages, not only around you, but also in your chakras, in your body. So spirit can't flow and do what needs to be done through you. Remember, nothing is being done for us, not on the spiritual path. Spirituality is just not being cute and saying all this little cute stuff and wear your stones. You're evolving as a soul. You're learning and growing, and you're evolving. That's what spirituality is about. Okay? And the more you learn, the more you grow, the more power you become, or more powerful you become. The more light you have to share, the more you are enlightened, the more spirit will trust you, the more you'll have to give to the world. I told you I don't have nothing to give y'all, all right? I done been through too much in my life. I can't give you nothing. I got to keep it all for myself. Everything I give you is straight from spirit, and I got a lot of flow. I can let it flow now. I can do that. But, I've had to work on myself. And ladies, if you are ready to stop working hard, you can. You do not have to work on a job. You do not have to start another business. Trust me, I've done all those things. You don't. You don't. We're not created to work hard. Women, we're not designed to work hard. Life is so stressful living like that. And I did it for so many years. And it wasn't until I got to this place where I am now, I'm like, dang, I had to sacrifice a lot. But I can really get up and do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. It's just a freedom and peace that comes with connecting to spirit. So when I was gone for 4 years, working on myself and doing all those things, when I was guided to come back and bring you all this spiritual alignment class, I knew what spirit was getting ready to do. I knew it because I said, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing, spirit. You know what I'm saying? You're not already shaped and mold me. Now you get ready to do it to them. Okay, all right, what I need to do. Baby, I was up writing those workbooks. Every single workbook that is in spiritual alignment class, I did that myself. That's not AI, okay? Every single thing that is a part of the lighthouse, I did it myself. I took the time away from working to do this. So I know that spirit is moving. And to see how women's lives are transformed, go ahead. Y'all see the testimonials? Go ahead. Look, click on my picture. You're going to see the thing and you're going to see the testimonials. How women's lives are changing just from that 4-week program. It's just 4 weeks because you know that every 28 days there's a new cycle. So 4 weeks is all it takes. And women's lives are changing. Their mindsets are changing. They're becoming more free. I just love to see it. I love to see it. It's beautiful. And I just pray that every woman in the world can connect to spiritual alignment class. Because I know what it's going to do in your life. The same thing it did for me. The same thing it did for me. And are you going to have to do some hard things? Yeah, absolutely. You think it was easy for me to move here to Atlanta, Georgia, away from my family? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know nothing about this down here in the South. But it's the best thing I could have done. Because now I'm down here, and I'm down here by the mountains and walking trails and everything. It's so much better for me to be here. So it was hard for me to leave my family behind, but it's what's best for me. So I'm going to choose me every time. I got to carry myself through this life, and I encourage you to do the same thing. I know you love your family, you love your people and all that, but you have a calling. You have something that you came here to do. It's not for them. You were created to do something. And those partnerships and those relationships and things like that, they can be holding you back from your purpose. So when you go ahead and take that big foot and step out there on faith, man, watch spirit show up. I'm telling you what I know. You talking about miracles. I'm still trying to figure out, like, dang, man, this is my life. I can remember praying for a job where I was making $2,000 a month. I'm sitting up here praying. I could remember praying for that. And now thinking about that is just like, man, what? Like, what? No, man. No. I moved down here. The very first year I moved down here, I bought a brand new car. Okay? Brand new. Off the showroom floor, from the dealership. Never did that before in my life. And I didn't pay $1. Not one. And I remember every time I got a car before, I got to have money down. I got to have money down. I got to have this and that. Man, you get connected to spirit, man. Watch them doors open. I'm trying to tell you. People trying to figure out, Ken, how you got this brand new car and you ain't working. I didn't know. Because I didn't have cars repossessed before. And I was thinking up here like, oh, God, this car going to get repossessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the money was coming in and it was like I wasn't working. It still was coming, though. So I'm like, okay, long as Spirit saying keep working on yourself, I'm going to keep working on myself. I'm just rolling around. People like, dang, Ken, like, what? Yeah. I drove home in that car that day, didn't even believe it. I was like, I can't believe I didn't put no money down. They didn't ask me for nothing. How this happen? That spirit. You say everything flows when you're in alignment. I'm trying to tell you. And the money you think you need, man, spirit will open them doors up for you, man. I'm telling you, you won't need $1. In the physical realm, that's one way, the money. But as you grow, you go to, okay, I think about it like this. It's levels, like dimensions. As you evolve spiritually, then spirit will make the money come through for you. That's a low level. Then once the money stops coming in, then you'll get the resources. You'll see that the resources are coming in, even though you're not paying for it, you're not making things work. It's just what you need, it comes to you. But it doesn't always have to come in the form of money. But what you need will be provided. That's like the 40. That's another level. Then the 5D is just like spiritual intervention, where it's like things happen and you don't have nothing to do with it. You didn't have nothing to do with it. It's just like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Y'all got to believe in spirit a little bit more. Because you're going to burn yourself out there trying to work and do it all on your own. I'm telling you what I know. But as long as you are dedicated and committed to growing and evolving, then spirit will show up for you and through you. I'm telling you it's the truth. Because that's what you came here to do. That's your job. Your job is to become a better human. We think our job is to do whatever it is we out here to do for other people. No, that's how you get burnt out. Because you're out here trying to take care of everybody else. You ain't taking care of yourself. Your job and your responsibility is to become a better human. Because the better you become, your frequency is evolving and raising the vibration of the planet. Just your frequency alone. A lot of people have a lot of money, but they are lowering the frequency of the planet because they're not happy inside. They're miserable. They don't eat good. They don't live good. Their mindset is terrible. So that's not an abundant person. You say you are so right. Yes, it's the truth. So the more you learn and grow, you forgive, you have compassion. You know, your energy changes. You're eating better. You're lighter. You become lighter. And then you evolve and spirit will take care of you. I'm telling you, it's the truth. It sounds so easy, but it's not. Because all those things within you, all those challenges, generational blockages, mental blockages, you know, things that you've been through in your childhood, everything, all that got to come up. You got to work through all of that and process all of that. It's work. It's work. But that's the work. And then you get your time where you get to enjoy creating. And I love creating. So you get to create and be free and do all these things. And you do that from the heart. It just flows. You just let it flow. And you enjoy your life. You know? So that's what I want to tell you. Okay? You're responsible for the what. What you do, you're responsible for that. Spirit will tell you what to do. You'll get that guidance from within. It's hard. But you do that. And once you do what needs to be done, then spirit is responsible for how everything works out. You're not responsible for that. It's just like planting a seed, okay? You plant the seed, you put the seed in the ground, you cover it up. That's what you do. The growth, that has nothing to do with you. When it grows, That has nothing to do with you. All you do is you look up one day and you see that little, that little bud come up out of the ground. You're like, oh my goodness, it's growing. That's spirit. Ain't got nothing to do with you. You just put the seed in the ground. So in life, when we go through these cycles, we are just responsible for what it is that we do. And that's it. And you move on. And you keep going. And that's the most important thing you have to know. Don't get stuck in cycles if you want to keep moving forward. Because we can get stuck in a cycle because of our emotions, our feelings. You put your feelings to the side, then you won't get stuck in a cycle ever. Because you take the emotions out of it and you just see it from a higher perspective. Okay, what's going on here? What do I need to do? What do I need to learn? Okay, let it go. What am I doing? Because remember, I tell you, we're souls here making observations and we're making adjustments. So you observe, then you adjust, and then you move on. And then you observe, and then you adjust, and then you move on. That's life. That's life, okay? And you feel good. You feel good when you're moving. I'm talking about on a soul level. You feel good inside. It's like, how they say the world didn't give you the joy and the world can't take it away? Because it's spirit that gives you the joy from within. People think I'm just a naturally happy person. I have times where I'm not always happy or whatever, but I'm just quiet. I'm not ever like angry like I used to be, mad, ready to knock somebody's head off. I don't get like that now. But I had to do so much to be this person. I prayed to be this person. I really prayed. Because the environment that I grew up in, you have to be a strong person. You can't be out there weak-minded and just being weak. You know what I'm saying? Like even just smiling all the time, that's a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't grow up like that. And I didn't see women like that. But I always wanted to be that woman. Like when I see Felicia Rashad now, like she's on the Breakfast Club and stuff, I was like, ooh, I just used to look at her and I'd be like, I just want to be like that, I want to be like her. She just seemed like she's very firm. She's not weak, but she's not like out of control either. She's not mad and angry. I just always wanted to be like that. And I used to pray, Yeah, I know y'all my cousin. I put y'all in my business, but I did. Because I wanted to be a sweet woman. But it just wasn't in me. Naturally, I just always was an aggressive type of person. I used to fight. I used to argue. I used to do all that stuff. I just, I got to a point where I didn't want to be like that no more. I just want to be a sweet person. And I began my path. And it takes years. This is what I'm telling you. Your cycle can take years of your life. So if you're sitting up there thinking about the time, then it's going to take forever. If you're just thinking about the time, So you just go through it. Go through whatever it is that you need to go through. Do whatever it is that you need to do. One step at a time. Just one step at a time. And then whatever it is that needs to be done is done. Okay. Yep, just do the work. That's right. Oh! Did I just block the wrong person? Sorry. I was about to block somebody. Sorry. I unblocked you. I thought you were saying something. But, yeah, cousin. You got it, okay? If you need my support, join us in spiritual alignment classes. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. You are not alone. And when you hear people say do the work, a lot of times they don't tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. And if you feel stuck in your life, you are not stuck. You just need a little support. You need a little guidance. And you have that here. There's no coincidence that you stumbled upon the lighthouse here. All right. Join us in spiritual alignment class. If you need to remove blockages today, then download the free guide. There's a free guide where you can remove any blockages today. Relationships, career, finance, personal development, Download your free guide. You have support and you have assistance. And I think that's the main thing for women. We've been going through life by ourselves. We've been doing everything by ourselves because that's just the way it's been. We haven't had a lot of support, most of us. And that time is over. That time is over. We are better together. It is better for us to come together, and we're learning that. We are learning that. Dropping the ego, because women, we do have ego. Yes, we do. I can do it. I don't need nobody to help me. Because I used to be like that too. Like, I don't need nobody to help me. I can do it by myself and can. I'm Can. That's my name in real life. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. I can figure it out. But the only thing is, when you're doing everything on your own, then you get overwhelmed. You get stressed out. You get tired. And I think a lot of us women, we're at that point where it's like, I'm just tired. And when you get to that point, you do need a support system. But a lot of times it's hard to find a reliable support system. So then we feel like, I just don't need nobody then. I don't need nobody. I'm going to do it by myself. I know what you're saying. Because I've been there. But I can honestly tell you, the women here at the Lighthouse are so supportive and authentic. That's the main thing. Like, they don't mind saying that, dang, I messed up, or, I started my assignments and then I went back, and I'm just like, okay, that's life. You're not going to get judgment from me. Like, oh, you're not doing what you need to do. You're a weak person. It's like, no, that's just a part of it. That's a part of the learning cycle. Like a baby learning how to walk. The baby just doesn't get up and just walk perfectly the first time. It's like, no, the baby falls and gets back up. Fall and get back up. You ride a bike, you fall, you get back up. And then before you know it, you fall and get back up so many times. Then you riding the bike like a pro. That's how it goes. So I'm not here to bash you on top of your head and say, oh, you need to do this or that. No, you know what you need to do. Now I'm going to tell you. Okay. I'm going to be looking at you with my good eye, like, because you said you was going to stop eating all that meat. That's what you had said. Okay? If you don't, it's okay if you don't, but just be okay with the fact that your mindset and the way that you are, it's not going to change. Okay? It's not going to change until you change it. All right, so here's some affirmations for you all. Look, this is the Divine Feminine deck here. Look at how beautiful she is. Ooh, isn't she a beaut? There she go. Ooh. Now, I have to get some more of these cards because I don't have any more, and I keep saying that, but I'm going to read you some affirmations, and I'm going to let y'all go about y'all day, and if you don't remember nothing else, what Pop say? The word for the day? If you don't remember nothing else I said, just do it, okay? Whatever it is that you need to do, just do it. Don't allow fear to stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. Because sometimes we can make up scenarios in our mind like, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You haven't even done it. So just try it and see. And then, do what you got to do. And then also remember that everybody might not come with you. They may not support you. You may not have all of the support that you want. But that's okay. That's all right. All right. The right people will come in and support you when you need it. Remember your angelic support. You have support in the spiritual realm. I gotta let you know that. Because a lot of times we're looking for physical things. We're looking for money. We're looking for physical support. You have support in the spirit. So you need to focus more on the spirit realm and bring what is above below. We're learning that, okay? You don't need to do it, but it would be a good idea. Sorry. I just be saying what y'all need to do and stuff. Sorry. Look, I am peaceful. It says, I am not the body. And I am unmovable. Cousin. Oh my goodness. I knew it. Y'all be struggling mentally. I knew it. I mean, we all struggle mentally, but I told you that you got to connect to the spirit of peace. Nothing in your life is going to give you peace. Nobody in your life is going to bring peace to you. You connect to the energy of peace, and then you will you will relieve all that tension that you feel. All of that will be relieved. Okay? But the affirmation is that you are unmovable. You're going to make it through. Sometimes you may feel like this is it. This is it. I'm out. I'm getting ready to check out. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. It's going to be okay. Just take breaks often. Take breaks. Because remember that 25% is resting. Excuse me. 25% of your day, you should be resting. And if you're not resting, you're always thinking. It's too much. It's too much. Look. Flex your shoulders. You know? Relax. Go outside. Just sit outside for a little bit. Yeah. Just, do some things that make you feel very calm. And not work. Because if you my cousin, I know you like to work. I enjoy working. I enjoy creating. I call it creating. But it's actually work. But I enjoy it. But you also have to spend time working on yourself. Because if you do too much work and you're stressing all the time, then you're not going to be able to keep up with working like that. It's robbing you of your peace. And then you have to remember that you're not the body. You are the soul. So you came here to grow and evolve. And we only evolve when we can rest and we can think clearly. So rest. All right. Remember, you have a great purpose for coming here. You have support. Join us in spiritual alignment class if you're ready to commit to yourself. It's time for you to commit to yourself if you want to move forward. All right. I love y'all so much. Do y'all have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? I feel like a teacher. Does anybody have any questions, class? Hopefully if the lady's here that was asking about her baby daddy, if you still here, I hope I answered your question. But, we off that. We off of that. Okay? Don't let the heartbreaking things or whatever is breaking your heart hold you back, because your life is so much greater than the experience. Remember, it's just an experience. Everything that you go through, it's just an experience. That's it. That's all it is. And it'll be over. It'll be over. That's the best thing that I could tell you. And it's hard to believe that. But just think about the past 5 years of your life. 5 years ago, whatever you were going through, it could have been a big thing going on in your life. And you're like, ooh, I can't wait till I get this. I can't wait till I do this. I can't wait. Okay? And now that's over. You probably got the thing, and now you want something new. It's over. Because cycles end. So whatever cycle you're in now, it's going to end. Life is going to get better. And you're going to continue to move forward. But the way for you to find fulfillment and have fulfillment inside is you being true to yourself and following your bliss and doing what you know serves your highest good. Then you'll feel good inside and you'll feel peace. And your affirmation is, I am peaceful. So keep saying that. I am peaceful. I'll say this too before I go. You can say I am peaceful in the midst of a storm. But I always say, just stay in the boat. All right? Just remember to stay in the boat. Because there could be a storm going on around you. But as long as you stay in the boat, then you're good. When you start jumping out the boat, you start going crazy, you start panicking, you're going to have a problem. So just stay in the boat and lay down. All right? Whoever you are. Find some time to lay down. Stretch your legs. Stretch your legs, stretch your body, lay down. All right, cousin. I love you so much. I'll talk to y'all soon. The replay will be on YouTube, so make sure you follow Lighthouse Women of Virtue. If you click the YouTube button in the bio or on the link or whatever, you will go to the YouTube channel. And that's where all the replays will be. Thank you, cuz you said great live. Thank you. The replay will be there. And you could also follow the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. We have 2 different YouTube channels. The Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center has a lot of information over there, but I have a new channel now, so you want to follow both. So Spark the Flame, the podcast, is over there. So there's a lot of podcasts and, just more information that'll help you along your journey at the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center online or YouTube, and then the Lighthouse Women of Virtue on YouTube. That's her new channel. All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. I'm praying for y'all every day. Look, this is my prayers. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.